We're going to take a look at how Zulu stick fighting compares to battlefield Kali or Filipino martial arts. There's a lot of similarities, but I'm just going to go very briefly on one particular thing that we use very often in our sparring that I got from the Zulu stick fighting. But it's in Filipino martial arts, in all kinds of things, but I got it from Zulu stick fighting. It really made me think about this tactic because they use it so often. So the idea being, first of all, in Zulu stick fighting, if I'm right-handed, I put my left foot forward, I put my defending stick in this hand, and then I have a shield to protect my hand. Because if I didn't have the shield, then my hand would be out there exposed. So you have a shield to protect your hand. Then the club is in the other hand, and the idea is, the whole idea of Zulu stick fighting is how do you get around that defending stick? Because if Scott is here, see, if we're doing regular stick fighting, if he hits me angle 1, I block here. If he hits me angle 2, I block here. If he hits low, if I'm going to block, I have to drop the stick. If he hits low on the other side, I have to drop. So I have all those different defenses that I have to do. Whereas with the Zulu stick fighting, I don't have to make much movement because I have this long defending stick. Hits me high, that's my defense. High on the other side, low, low. So see, I don't have to make a lot of movement right in there. Just block, 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 block. Sometimes this way also or here. So the whole trick is, how do you get around that shield? So what they do in Zulu stick fighting, a lot of times, see, you'll see when we start, he's going to hit me, see, we're going here, and we just kind of hit back and forth like this, and there's a lot of setting up. So the idea, see, maybe I'm going here, and I get him to block, but what I want to do is just actually turn my hand over, so instead of hitting the stick, it's going to turn over, and the end of my stick hits him on the elbow. And you'll see a lot of that. You'll see the guys turning their hand over. That's what they're going for. And you'll see at the last second as it's coming in here, the guys will just do this much, and they'll block it. But one of the tricks, and there are a lot of tricks they use to get past that shield, is they'll start here. They'll start with a stick going to the outside, and at the last minute they turn their hand over so it goes inside. So it goes from outside to inside. That would be categorized, Bruce Lee would have called that a progressive indirect attack, because it starts toward one target, switches direction to hit another target. So they start here and then it goes over the top there. Here, or sometimes it might start here and go down to the leg or inside. So one more time, from here into the leg or into the knee there. So that's the from outside to inside. So we're going to use that same tactic in the single stick fighting. So from right here, the idea is sometimes I'm coming out here, I have a hard time hitting his hand. Every time I come in to hit, he blocks. For example, see a very nice block. So you get that person you're having a hard time hitting, you need to use some tactics to get through that good defense. Just like in the Zulu stick fighting, there's a really good defense out there, so the whole game becomes how do you get around the defense. Same thing here, he has good defense. How do I get around that defense? So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to start to the outside. But if you notice with the Zulu stick fighting, they didn't hit here, but it goes here first. They leave this tip in the back so when they change directions, they can get some whip off of it. Same thing here. I'm not going to start out here with the tip of the stick. I'm going to let my hand go out as though it's going that direction. I leave the tip back and then whip to the inside. So the same idea, going from outside to inside. And usually when you're sparring, you're going in here, right, coming down, right, maybe coming here, yeah, maybe good look, okay, I got that reaction a little bit later. There it is. So it's the same sort of idea. Starting outside, the last second flipping it to the inside. You can take a look at how we use it in Battlefield Collie.